I can't believe we're here doing this again. So if you haven't already guessed by the name of the video and the thumbnail, we are starting again. Again. Let me explain. This isn't as crazy as it sounds. So, let's give you a little bit of a backstory in case you're new here. The Tabletop Alliance was a channel that was formed around 3 or 4 years ago, and it was a channel that essentially replaced our old Lord of the Rings lore channel, which was called History of the Ages, previously History of Middle-earth. Lots of complicated reasons behind that, mainly due to legal reasons from the Tolkien estate, but that's another story. So we ended up rebranding that channel into the Tabletop Alliance, focusing purely on Middle-earth strategy battle game videos, thinking Lord of the Rings fans are gonna like Lord of the Rings type tabletop gaming videos, right? However, that wasn't really the case. Many of the viewers that were there for the lore content were just annoyed, didn't watch anything we posted, and went over to our new lore channel, The Broken Sword. And yeah, I get it. There's no reason why you would want to watch tabletop gaming videos just because you like the lore. I don't know what we were thinking. It was a silly idea. Now, the way that YouTube works is the algorithm goes, well, your subscribers aren't watching the content that you're putting out. They already are supposed to be fans of the channel and like what you put out. If they don't like it, this content must really, really suck. So YouTube just go, they flatten the content, they don't push it, the algorithm absolutely crushes it, and it kills off the channel. I should also explain that that channel at the time had around 300,000 subscribers. So we were, in comparison, still hitting a relatively large audience compared to what we are now. However, views were maybe around 10 to 15,000 with a channel with 300,000 subs. So a lot of the comments were like, this is a fake channel, you've paid for your subscribers, it's so obvious. And it sucked. So we made the decision about a year ago to set up a new channel, start from zero, which obviously is horrifying when you've got over 250,000 subs. And yeah, I think it was the right choice. We're around 5,500 subscribers now, but we know that those 5,500 are here for Middle-earth strategy battle game content, which is exactly what we want, right? Now, over recent months, we have experimented with different types of content on this channel. We have played with Star Wars Shatterpoint. We played a few games of that on the channel, put tons of effort into those videos, and they were awful. People did not watch them like at all. Not even like 10% of our audience. They were bad. They got like 200 views. And to put that into perspective for you, they took around 4 hours to film, plus cinematics, plus head-to-head interviews, plus all the graphics on the edit. I think you're looking around 50 plus hours, 50 to 70 hours, somewhere in that region, of work on that video to get 200 views. Which, again, if you're unaware of how YouTube works, probably equates about 14 to 15 pence. You can imagine how demoralizing that is, and how it's really hard to commit to continuing to try and push those sort of games. Now, James and myself, James is currently on his honeymoon, by the way, which is why I'm here alone doing this video. We are also big fans of Warhammer 40,000. Many of you may be, many of you may not be. I know a lot of people come from 40k to Middle-earth because it's the better system. It's just, but we still like 40k. We're big fans, and we would love to do 40k content on the Tabletop Alliance. In fact, it was always the goal for this channel. We called it the Tabletop Alliance because it was going to just be tabletop games, not just Middle-earth strategy battle game. It's just kind of what was expected of us coming from a Lord of the Rings lore background. And again, rightly so. Now, after our experiments with Star Wars Shatterpoint, it's become very, very clear that because the audience on this channel is here for mesbg and nothing else, if we put similar amounts of effort into a 40k video, put that up and it gets 200 views, it will break my heart. Especially seeing how many views 40k battle reports of, if I'm honest, a lesser standard to what we do can get. I've worded that horribly. Seeing worse videos get more views than us would be hurtful, basically. There's a ton of channels out there that I feel, while the presentation and stuff is great, they just go single camera and they just film what's going on. Whereas we've put so much effort into these reports. We shoot really cool cinematics. Yeah, we got multiple camera angles, a nice setup, nice lighting, and I feel like the effort that goes into them, they deserve more views. You guys may disagree, I don't know. But again, I would be hurt if that if that was the case, and it got like a couple of hundred views after the amount of work that goes into them. So, all this leads to the point of this video, which is we have set up a brand new channel. It's called, drumroll please, we put a lot of thought into this, TTA 40K. It's got a nice ring to it. So the Tabletop Alliance 40K is now a channel that exists. You can go over and subscribe to it. The very first battle report went up the exact same time as this video, so you can go over there now, you can check that out. I'm really, really happy with it. I think it might be one of the best battle reports we've ever done. So if you're into Warhammer, please go and check that out. Even if you're not, give it a chance. We'd love the support. We'd love to let this channel grow. Again, if you're unaware of how YouTube works, until you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, you can't even monetize it. So we've put, again, 50 to 70 hours of work into this battle report for nothing. No money at all. Purely for the love of the game, and hopefully to try and continue to grow this Tabletop Alliance community. The Alliance, if you will. So yeah, go and check that out. The link will be down in the description. But if you're not a 40K fan, or maybe if you are, let me whet your appetite a little bit. Let me give you a little teaser of the kind of content that you can expect on TTA 40K.
In the grim darkness of the far future, where the galaxy is torn by endless war, an ancient decree threatens to set two of the Imperium's most elite forces against each other. The Grey Knights, the Emperor's chosen, stand as his last line of defense against the horrors of the war. Yet they are bound by the Terminus decree. Should the Emperor rise again, they must return him to his throne, no matter the cost. But the Golden Throne is not unguarded. The Adeptus Custodes, the Emperor's own guardians, have sworn to defend it against any threat, even the Grey Knights themselves. Now these two unmatched warriors meet on the battlefield. The Grey Knights march to fulfill their sacred charge, while the Custodians stand firm to protect the Emperor's legacy. Who will prevail? Who is truly the Imperium's most elite force? Let the battle begin.
I'm really hoping you'll agree that that looks effing amazing. I'm really happy with it. It was, again, a lot of work, and I think 40K models, for the most part, are stunning, and they're a lot easier to film than Middle-earth because they're, you know, twice the size. You can kind of get away with those closer-in shots without showing off all your mistakes. You know? Even the thumbnail. I painted that Castellan Crow on the left, and I was really nervous about putting it big on the thumbnail where you can see all the details, but I think it looks okay. So yeah, I'm really happy. I really hope you guys are into 40K and excited to give our channel a go. And if you're not into 40K, I really hope you'll give it a go anyway, and maybe we can get you into 40K. Who knows? There's a new edition apparently coming out next year, so if you're not into it, it's a great time to start thinking about it. Also, if you're not into 40K and have no interest in it at all, ever, but you enjoy the content here and would like to support us, then it makes a huge difference if you would go over to that channel, you'd press subscribe, you don't have to have notifications on, press subscribe, put the video on, leave a like, a comment, and just let it play. Watch time is huge for brand new YouTube channels, for all YouTube channels, but especially new ones. The video's about an hour long. If you could just put it on your computer, put your computer on mute, it doesn't matter, and just let it run, that would honestly make a huge, huge difference. And I would love you all even more than I already do. Last thing then is what's happening with the current channel. Well, nothing changes. The only difference will be there'll be no 40K content here at all. You'll just be getting mesbg stuff. Occasionally, if we talked about 40K on the podcast, over on Patreon, we'd upload a clip here, just to kind of share with the public. That will no longer be happening unless it's mesbg related. So those of you that are just here for mesbg, this is good news. Those of you that have been waiting to see 40K, this is good news. So I'm hoping that everyone is actually happy with this announcement. And again, I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that you will go over and support. We explained on Patreon, but we have been a little quieter here over the last 3 weeks. So James got married. There was the stag. He got married. I then had a baby a month early. We're still not at the due date. And then the week I came back, James went to Dubai. So it's been a crazy month, to say the least. But we've got a few videos shot that need to go up. The next League Battle Report needs to go up. The next Battle Companies episode needs to go on Patreon. And of course, we have tons of 40K content coming your way on TTA 40K. Other thing, should have mentioned, the 40K channel isn't just me and James. We have this venue here with a wonderful club called LXT. that has a bunch of members that are all fantastically experienced at 40k and also a great laugh, and they are all happy for the most part to be involved in the channel. So we got some new presenters, some new players coming your way as well. We've already shot one, me versus LXT Vice President Adam Brake. That was a fun game, so that'll be coming out in the next few weeks as well. Again, these take a long time to edit, so please bear with. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I've missed you guys. I needed to chat to you. Hopefully, again, you're happy with this news. I know I am. So thanks, as always, for your continued support. Have a great day. Check out Patreon if you want to support even further, if you just love us that extra bit. And I'll see you next time on the Tabletop Alliance.